Welcome, 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 everyone. It's Lisa A, intuitive healer and psychic medium here. Welcome to another hour of power with Global Psychics TV. Tonight, I am joined by the wonderful Witch of Moons Lane, our new spiritual practitioner. If you are joining me from TikTok land, head on over to Global Psychics TV, where you will get the witch and myself this evening and post your questions there. Don't forget to follow the beautiful, talented witch this evening. How are you?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
I am wonderful. So glad you could join me this evening. We are streaming across all platforms. I will definitely hand you the reins this evening, so you can start by telling us a little bit about yourself. Thank you.
Oh, wow. I've been practicing witch ever since I was 15, but I've been a psychic medium for many, many years. I've been in the industry for 40 years. So I started when I was 15. I'm 55 now, believe it or not. Geez. I've got four beautiful children that absolutely drive me insane. So I've been practicing witch. I'm also a psychic medium. I have been doing my craft and reading for people for many, many, many years. But I'm known as
Fantastic.
the Witch of Moons Lane. And so, if anyone has got any questions about the other side of wanting to do some sort of witchcraft or what it is to be a witch or any of that type of thing, I can certainly answer them as well. I'm also a practicing medium as well. And I love the divination of cards. I love cards. I love just doing it without cards. I love reading rocks. I love reading jewelry. I love reading anything.
Which is true, because we're basically reading energy, aren't we? So we
That's
can
it.
pretty much read anything.
Yeah, but
It's
I
lovely.
basically learned really at an age of 4 that I had a lot of I would say I guess a lot of people would say we have an imaginary friend, but your imaginary friend never went away. That's kind of what I had. My biggest clair is my clairaudience, so I hear more. I mean, have my 5 clairs, but my biggest clair is my hearing. So I'll do the cards, but then I'll stop and I'll hear music or I'll hear names or that type of thing. I do see as well, but my biggest clear, as I said, is auditory. What's your biggest clear?
Fantastic. I never got into knowing what my clairs were. Much like yourself, I kind of just was who I was growing
Yep.
up. So
Yep.
I never, when people said to me, "What are your clairs?" I was like, "Huh? Sorry, what?"
Mm.
Because I was just like, I just knew things. I
Yeah.
had a sense of knowing.
Ah,
And I
clairsentient,
would just, yeah, and I
gift
would
of
just
knowing.
see things and know things, and
Yep.
I would just have a sense of like knowing.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it was only when I got older I knew what it was.
Yep.
As a child, I just had friends that never went away.
Yep.
I just
So with
always
me.
sensed a presence around me. I always just knew there was more to people, more to this world. I would look at nature in a different way. Trees were always different. Nature was always different. The world just seemed different. And I always felt like the odd one out. Like I was always
Mm.
outside looking in, and I just had a knowing of everything. But and when people were like, "What clairs this?" And I was like, "What are clairs? What
Yeah.
do you mean?"
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
knew about clairs when I got older too, as to what they actually were. So my parents were ghost hunters. So they met over in a séance. So my parents met through séances and through things like that. And there used to be this sort of place where they'd go from séance to séance, and then what they would do is they'd go down to the local cemetery because they would contact somebody who would say that they had only just been buried. So down they would go to the cemetery to see if they could find the fresh grave. I mean, my parents met, they were 19. This is going back many, many years ago. My dad was a rocker or a bikie, and my mum was a very well-to-do in society. So it was really interesting that they actually met through this particular interest that they both had. So growing up, and where I lived, we lived above, because I come from Christchurch, we lived above the local psychic. So she used to get out and get in a car and go and do her little psychic parties and things like that. And they had a ghost that would walk up and down the stairs and things like that. So for me, growing up, anything I said, it was never, often when you're a child, oh, that's just your imaginary friend, or that's just happening. Or so I
Well,
was
you're
never shut
very
down.
lucky because I grew up very opposite. So you're very fortunate that you had someone to encourage that, whereas I had very much the opposite growing up. My mother took me to a priest and asked him to fix me when I was 7 years old. Fix her.
Yeah.
So I always had the energy or the guise of shutting it down. Like we were very strict Catholic. So anything I ever predicted or anything I ever said was always shut down. So when I predicted that my grandmother had passed away and she had visited me, I got told I caused it. Or when I said my uncle was going to have an accident or something like that, I was the cause of it because I was dreaming this stuff or I was predicting it. So I was always construed as the devil child or the bad luck, or don't say that, or you're bringing it on, or you're bringing on a curse to the family, or things like that. And as I got older and I wanted to explore what was happening to me or what I was seeing, or I would go to the library and I'd get books about spirituality, my family was like, what are you bringing into this house? Like, what are you doing? So I had a very different upbringing to you. So I shut it down. I shut it down so much to the point where it started manifesting in me physically. I
You were getting
started
sick.
I got very, very sick. I started experiencing a lot of illness, to the point where I was having migraines, seizures, chronic illness, so much illness, and the doctors weren't knowing what it was. It got to the point where I actually suffered so much that I actually died. Yeah, I had a lot of illness. I crossed over and I came back. When I crossed over, I was told that it wasn't my time, that I was going through these experiences, and it wasn't really
Mm.
spirituality rather than block it. And that for me was a defining moment in my life. My whole wiring, my whole brain changed. I was very corporate before I crossed over and had my NDE. I was an English teacher. I had a corporate background. My whole life changed when I came back. That part of my brain didn't work as it used to. But my spirituality and all, I knew things that I hadn't known before. And
So
that,
just basically what it did was it reopened back up what you had shut
yeah,
down quite quickly. But I always find it interesting that and everyone can believe whatever they want to believe, but I always find it interesting that Jesus was probably the first psychic and the first healer, one of. And at that particular time, there were many healers, there were many psychics, there were many people that were exploring other types of religion. And I just find that how come at that time it was okay to have all these people that were of this faith of the healers, and now if you say you're a healer now, it's all nah, that's all wobble unless you believe in this or this. And it's kind of like, well, no, what's actually changed there? Everybody back in the day were healers. Why can't they be healers now? And the interesting thing is, if you say that we are all the God particle and we're all made in his image, well, isn't he a healer? wasn't he psychic? Can't he predict? So it always, to me, like, because I actually did go and do the Sunday school and stuff like that when I moved to Australia, because I was born in New Zealand, my parents split. So I did have a very different relationship when I moved to Australia from New Zealand. And I moved into a Catholic family as well with my stepfather. And so I did end up going and doing the church and all that sort of stuff as well. And I just never fit in because I was always asking all the questions like I just asked there. So I was always known as that devil child. Exactly, which is interesting as well.
It's fantastic.
So I've got a lot in common there.
There's a lot in common, a lot in common. Oh, goodness me, a lot. We do very similar parallel lives, eh? Welcome in everyone. If you do want your readings, if you do want your questions answered, please head on over to Global Psychics TV page, where you will get the witchy poo with me, and you can put your questions there. We do have some questions already waiting, so we will start answering them. Thank you so much for your gifts on my page. They are much appreciated. They're not really necessary, but thank you so much for that, for your kindness. And please tap the screen, share out the live. Thank you so much. We will start to get our first questions. Thank you. We will put that on the screen there. Thank you. Let's see.
It's not showing.
Yeah. Kelly Ann? Oh, it's not coming up here.
I've got a Kelly. Anything for clarity or
Yep.
direction for me, please? Let's have a look.
Beautiful.
Okay, we've got some 3 here. So technically what this card's sort of representing is it's talking about being very independent and making a decision. So I don't know if you've been on the fence or feeling like you've been on the fence. This is saying that you need to make a decision, and that decision, once you make it, is going to make you feel a lot better, because it's kind of like you've been going round and round and round and round and round. This is talking about finding fire or happiness in what you do career-wise, and making sure that you celebrate. You've come 9 years, which means you've finished a cycle in life, and you're trying to get out of the mouse wheel. Your guardian angels are sitting there and saying, well, what are you doing here about that? You know, you can't keep going around. You need to take a step out, and you need to start to ask yourself, is it time for me to go in a new direction? So the clarity for you, darling, is it's time for you to really sit down and think. And, you know, even if you have to go to a park and sit on the ground and put your back up against a tree and just sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes, the answers actually will flow to you about what you need to do. It's a great way for your guardian angel to connect in with you, but it's time to take action and to basically stop going around and around in the mouse wheel.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's get another one going. Oh, I can't see them. They're not coming up on the screen. Let's see. Thank you. Okay. Morning, Lisa. Will my mum get better soon, and will she be able to go to America in November? Vivian, thanks. Hey, Vivian. How are you, honey? Okay, Vivian. Thank you. Let me see. Will Vivian's mum get better soon? And we're going to America in November. Vivian. Your mum's been visiting hospital? Like, has she had trips to a medical centre? Did I go to a medical centre, please? I feel like I've been going to a medical centre. Get some clarity on that. Like, okay, this is a chronic illness. Yes. Okay. I'm also on painkillers or medication. Yes, she was in hospital 2 weeks ago. She had 2 broken bones in her back. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm taking medication like painkillers. She's on morphine. Okay, that explains the grogginess. This is going to take a few months. a few months of healing. I also feel like she's getting referred to someone, like physiotherapy or something like that, because I'm getting referred to someone. And yes, her situation will improve. I do not feel like it is a quick solution. Like I'm not getting, like it's not in the next 2 months or something like that, but her situation will improve. But this is a longer healing than you think it is. Like you want a quick solution, but this is going to take time. So there is a compromise. There's a compromise on time there, but she will get better. But you need to be patient. Be patient. She is in pain, and there is a compromise there. So I don't feel like you're going in the next couple of months. Oh, if it was physio that the bone was broken in her back. Yeah, so it's going to take longer. I don't feel like she's going to be traveling in the next couple of months. I'm sorry, honey. But she will get better. This will just take time. I hope that gives you some direction and some help, sweetheart. Sorry, it's not the outcome that you want. Okay, and the next one. Can you see that, Chloe? Can you see that, please,
Chloe,
Witchy honey?
when will I hear from Greg again? Let's have a look.
Okay.
The answer is yes, I do get communication coming in. However, at the end of the day, I need you to focus on, do you really want to hear from him again? Or do you want to, or do you not need to? How about that? Because I feel like I'm just going to go round and round and round again on the same sort of thing. Look, I do feel that you will hear from him. I'm getting a 3 associated with it. So I don't know if this is the third time that you've either split up, or this is the third time, or the third reconnection, but there's something about a 3 connected to this. I do see that he does come in, but I do want you to start asking yourself if you really want to go around again.
Fantastic. Love it.
Sorry,
There
Chloe.
is
She's probably wishing she got you on that
no,
one.
I need Witchy Poo to do Nana Gray, because I usually read for Nana and I don't want to read for her now. So can you give that to
Any
Witch?
career wise for me, is my job safe? Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah. It's just that I know her too well. So
Okay, not a problem. Okay, so the strength card talks about holding on to old patterns, and it does say again that this has sort of run its course. So usually it means, to me, I have got the sun showing, but to me it does look like there's some big changes going on around here. I feel like there's a bit of toxic behaviour going forward. I do feel that your job is safe. However, I do feel that you have outgrown it. So therefore, I would be looking at moving on regardless. Does that make sense? She's outdone it.
thank you.
So your job's safe, but I feel like there's definitely lots and lots of changes going in. There seems to be redundancies and movements around, but I do feel that you need to look at whether or not you want to stay there at all.
Okay. Yep, medical one. Yep. I'm having surgery on Friday. Wild Heart Haven. Christy. Okay. Christy. Beautiful. I was about to ask your name. Okay, Christy, I'm having surgery on Friday. Will it go smoothly? How about recovery, please? All right, my love. Take a deep breath, because I can feel your anxiety anyway. Okay, Christy, having surgery on Friday. It's supposed to be easy. Like it's supposed to be like a day thing. Is that right, Christy? Because like it's supposed to be a day thing, but you've got anxiety around it. Like it's supposed to be a simple procedure. Simple procedure, in and out. Don't worry. It's simple procedure. It's like 1, 2, 3, bang. 1, 2, 3, bang. Don't worry about it. They're telling you not to worry about it. Like it's not a difficult surgery. Can we clarify that, please? Like it's not supposed to be a difficult thing. That's like 1, 2, 3. Got to get there early. Got to be prepared. Getting there early. We're doing the surgery. I think you're going to sleep there, and then everything's okay, and then you're going. Is that right? Hysterectomy. It's regular procedure. because you're sleeping there. Everything's going to be okay. Simple procedure. You sleep there. They're sleeping there. That's what's feeling the tightness around there. Okay, she's going to be all right. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Please advocate for yourself, because you just sit there and people are speaking at you, but you're not getting clarity around your situation. But I feel like everything is fine. I know that, like, you've got to be there early. Everything is clear. It's like 1, 2, 3, bang. I was feeling 1, 2, 3, and then everything is fine. And then you are sleeping in the hospital. 1, 2, 3, everything is fine, and you're sleeping. Like, there's a recovery period, but everything is fine. I feel a lot of anxiety around your chest, and I want to breathe. So please breathe. But everything is fine. Everything is going to be smooth. And I feel like you, just for your sanity, just for your calmness, you need to call in your angels. But that has nothing to do with your surgery. That has more to do with your calming your energy. But everything is going to be fine, and it's going to be smooth sailing. So sending you healing, sending you calm energy, and do not worry. Okay, welcome. Hey, Lizzie, welcome in, beautiful people. Please head on over to the Global Psychics page, hit the follow button and post your questions there, where you will get the lovely witch and myself. Don't forget to hit us up with a follow. Post your questions there. We are both on that platform, and you can see us, and we will both answer your questions. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, the next one is for the lovely witch.
Okay, Melina, does Ash have genuine? Does he have genuine towards me? Does Ash have genuine, meaning feelings? Is that what you're meaning? Does he have genuine feelings towards you? Let's have a look. Ash. It's definitely something that you want, but right now it's talking about putting more energy and time into yourself. Does he have genuine intentions? Look, I feel like because of people of the past, people, places, and situations, you have put your walls up. This is what your guardian angel is talking about. He's saying you need to learn your boundaries. You also need to put more time and energy back into you, and really ask yourself, not your head, not your heart, because if you've been quite hurt before, your head and your heart's going to lie. Really, what does your intuition say? But the question is, does he have intentions that are good? And the answer is, he's actually a new person that will enter your life, and it's certainly a new phase for you, but you've got to learn your boundaries and not put your walls up, because you could self-destroy this. And that's the answer. Yes, he does have genuine feelings. I just want to get a little bit further as to the next stage is you could self-sabotage it because of the past. Does that make sense, darling? Wait till this comes through.
Yeah. Fantastic. Welcome in, everyone. Fantastic. Having fun tonight.
We're so different in our reading styles. You take your time. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I think it's because of, what star sign are you?
Me, oh, okay. Here you go. I'll let you guess.
God,
Because
so
I'm not really into. I know we should be, but I'm not really into the star signs.
Isn't it funny?
Like,
I think you're an earth sign.
You would be right.
Yeah. I think you're either a Virgo or definitely an earth. They're saying earth sign coming through here, and you got a little bit of water around you too, which is pretty much the opposite to me, because I'm fire.
I'm naturally very grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually get all the very, very closed off, difficult
Or
people
Taurus.
as well. No,
What's are the
One
earth
more.
signs?
One more.
Taurus. I can't remember what they are. I should know because I do astrology. Taurus, Virgo. What's the other one? Capricorn. You're a Cappy. Yay! Yes, because the Cappies are definitely very much about being grounded and home and taking time and all that sort of stuff. And you probably would have some air around you as well, which would be that lovely thought process and grounding. Whereas I'm complete opposites. I'm fire, 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 and water.
I meet everyone where they're at. I get a lot of very difficult people to read. You know, those
Yeah.
closed off people that
Yeah.
sit in front of you and they're like,
Yeah. Nah. I get them too, but I just like keep firebombing them.
yeah. No, I meet them with love. Like I kind of like melt them down with love and patience.
And I'm just too direct.
And you're like, bang, 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 bang.
You know
bang,
what's
bang,
good
bang.
about that? That means that everybody on the stream will be able to pick a reader. What works for them and what doesn't. If you're a little bit fragile, don't go for me. But it's funny, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I don't believe in star signs. And I do the stars on my podcast. I've got a How to Witch Bitch podcast, and I do the stars on that for every week at the end.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. People say, oh, no, it's not the same. How can I be the same as another star sign? I said, because your moon or your rising is very, very different. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. My hubby is grounded and a Taurus, and I'm a Libra. Not sure what that is. That's air, lovely. But you know what it is? It's about thinking, and it's about the scales. Libra's all about the scales, weighing things up. So if you're going to be out of balance, you are really out of balance. It's like you probably find you sometimes an extremist, or you're very much in balance with one another, like, or you're just completely at odds with one another.
Yeah. Well, my husband is a Pisces.
Okay. Well, here's the two fish that are swimming back to front. So they're very, very intuitive, but they often question their intuitiveness. So
yeah, he does, but he's actually a energy healer himself. He does all the negative entity removals and all that yucky stuff.
Yeah, being a Pisces, they're definitely the most psychic sign in the zodiac.
Yeah.
So of course they gravitate towards healing and light work and all that sort of stuff, all the stuff. Yeah, you'd be a formidable team, you and him.
Yeah, he's been told many times he is my support system. So
there we go.
Yeah. So we kind of balance each other and all that. Yeah. So we kind of work well together there.
Oh, my husband's the Saggy, so we're just one big fireball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's really business savvy, so he's like boom, 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 boom. And he's also he's a Virgo, so he is got to be perfect in his business, which drives me insane.
That sounds like my husband. He does all the business side for me too.
Yeah.
Like I'm like la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Love and blessings, and I think we should do this, and how do we do it? I don't know. You figure it out. I just want to connect to spirit.
You should be blonde the way you're carrying on. That's me too. That's nice.
I just come up with the ideas, and he's like, okay. And I'm like, well, you do the technical stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That's your thing, babe. Oh, perfect.
All right. I guess let's do some more questions. Okay. This is me. Okay, let's see. Which one am I? Where am I? Jess, will Bob and I reconnect again? Oh, a romance one. Oh, my first romance for the evening. Okay, well, Jess and Bob connect again, please. May I have clear and accurate guidance for Jess and Bob? Reconnect again, please. Oh, what's this one? Oh, okay. I love it when it's so clear. Very soon. This is Spirit and your angel's saying the ball is in your court. Clearly decide on what you want, so the outcome will be in your energy field. Clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you right now. If you want this to happen, it is in your energy field. But the clarity card also says that even if you do connect with him, I do not feel like this is the betterment for your soul's purpose or your path moving forward. I also feel like when you were together, it wasn't doing you any good. Like it wasn't for the betterment of your soul's purpose. You weren't lifting each other up. This was a soulmate connection where you were supposed to learn a lesson and cut that energy cord. So recycling that connection isn't going to be beneficial for your energy. There wasn't enough attraction or enough chemistry to make this relationship a long-lasting lifetime bond or lifetime connection. Soulmate connections are connections that are there to teach you a lesson, and then cut that energetic bond and you ascend from that vibration. So I hope this brings you some clarity, Jess. Okay.
Any messages from my guides around guidance and clarity on my continuing journey, please and thank you. Universal butterfly. Okay, let's have a look. You're definitely going from what I would call young woman to mother to sage. That doesn't mean you're old in any way. It just means wisdom's coming into maturity and you're young enough to be able to make some great changes for yourself. You're someone that's going into a 9. So a 9 is about ending. So it's about ending and taking abundance back. So you're going into an abundant time. This abundant time allows you not to be held back anymore. So it's almost like your guides are coming down and they're saying that the wisdom is now going to come forward. It's almost like, you know, when, you're going along, and then all of a sudden you get all these ideas and it's all of a sudden you sort of like quantum leap. I feel like you're about to quantum leap. It's almost like you're not getting something and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, you know, and you go boom, 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 and you move up the road really, really quickly. I am going to pick an angel card for you as well on that because this is for guidance. They've been giving you signs, hunts. They've been giving you lots and lots of signs that you're about to release a lot of things that no longer serve you. And because of that, you'll be blessed. And I'm just seeing a quantum leap coming in. So it's almost like you've had these blocks and all of a sudden the blocks are sort of disappearing. You're also someone that I think would be great to go near water. I think water's your calling card. I'd definitely go down to the beach and sit at the beach and just shut your eyes and just listen in for the sea coming in. And I feel like this is really calming for you. And just say, universe, I'm now open. I'm open to the love I deserve, the peace I deserve, the career I deserve, the happiness that I deserve. And I'm just going to get out of my own way. And just watch how you just suddenly start to take those leaps. So what do you do? She's already there. I think she's already quite there. But it's just like those last blocks being lifted. What do you do for meditation?
Me?
Yeah, because I've got the monkey mind. I can't do it. I do all these purposes of doing it, and then I just
I do self-hypnosis.
Yeah. Have I put the washing on? Have I done this? Have I done that? So now nature's my calling card every single time to do any type of meditation. Even just laying on the ground.
I can't do the regular meditation.
No, I can't either.
I either play calming music in the background, frequency, or I have developed like a self-hypnosis meditation where it is conscious meditation and you count yourself down with a thought process. So rather than thinking, oh my God, I need to be mindful of the specials at Coles.
You got your coupons?
Yeah. What's half price? I'm actually consciously aware of counting myself down into my meditation
Yeah, I
and
can't do that
where
either.
I'm going to meet my guides or go into my sacred space.
You know why? Because you're
So,
grounded, and I'm an Aries, and I'm impatient. So therefore, I have to go and actually physically sit on the earth, or
yeah,
sit on the beach, and that's the
I
only
do
way to do it.
too. So I get pranic energy. I do pranic energy healing. So I sit outside, I ground myself, I do pranic meditation, I do a lot of breath work, things like that. But when I'm doing that, because I can't quieten my mind, I actually consciously affirm going into the space. So, when you do guided meditation and they're like, imagine yourself
I
walking
can't
on
do
the
that.
beach. I hate that. I
No,
don't want anyone else's voice in my head.
I
So
prefer to walk
I
on the beach.
actually, yeah, yeah. So I do that for myself. It's
Yeah,
really, really peaceful,
yeah.
to have control on how you and where you take yourself. And also, I'm very conscious of not having anyone else in my personal space, in my sacred space. I feel like that part of my conscious mind or my subconscious should be private, and it is a space that you create for yourself. So
Mm.
it should be just myself and my guide. I don't want to turn around and go, oh, there's someone else's voice in that sacred space. So
Yeah,
I don't want anyone else's voice in there.
yeah.
It's a sacred space. So, and it's something you create. So for me, I've kind of developed this mindful meditation where you can count yourself into that space and then count yourself back out.
Mm.
It's very
There you
peaceful.
go. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just interesting because there's a lot of people will say, I can't meditate, and I say that's okay. Just use the elements to do that. Sit on the beach, sit on the grass, go near some water, things like that.
Yeah. Well, I had a client once that could not for the life of her. I could not get her to find that peaceful motion. And then she found peace in vacuuming.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
It's that rhythm. It's like the white noise, and so that's how
Yeah.
I start to hear. Like often, if there's just a lot of white noise, I start to channel.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just that mindless motion, that repetitiveness. Like just put some music on and yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a personal thing. Like wherever you can get that grounding, wherever you can get that meditation, wherever you can get just whatever works for you. We're also individual in our spiritual path, and I feel we need to all embrace that.
Mm,
Yeah.
I agree. You've got
Okay.
Sunny up there. Is it Sunny True Blue?
Sunny. Okay. Was that for? Oh, it's
You.
for me?
Yep.
Okay. Sunny, will I meet a new person next year?
Her person.
Will I meet my person in the next year? Okay. Will Sunny meet a new person? Is a new love coming in for Sunny? Please, can I get clear and accurate? So for Sunny, please. Sunny, being more open and having heart-to-heart conversations with people will allow you to be open to having a new relationship. There is definitely chemistry and heart-to-heart connections coming for you in the near future, but it is one of you being open to having these conversations. So opening up your heart space to having heart-to-heart conversations. I feel for some reason that you have kind of like closed off that energy, like there is a barrier around your heart space. But if you are opening up to have more intimate conversations with someone that you feel attracted to, then chemistry will build, and then there will be that strong magnetic attraction, which will lead into a long-term relationship. But I feel like there is a barrier right now. I'm not sure if there was past hurt that you haven't healed from just as yet. And you've just kind of protected yourself from that connection, that deep heart to heart connection. But there is definitely new love coming in. But I want to say it is up to you kind of opening it, like, because there is that barrier just in front of your chest space, or that chest space. The next relationship can lead to something very, very serious, because you got the wedding card. And you've got heart to heart conversations coming in, and deep chemistry. So be open to these deeper connections. I hope that gives you some clarity. Okay. Wonderful. You're welcome.
Okay. Hi, the bailiff served my ex in summons yesterday. How did he feel, and will he contact me? I want to deal with it outside of court, but he keeps avoiding. Ooh, okay, let's have a look at that. Well, it's about opening up Pandora's box. Unfortunately, the good, the bad, and the indifferent here. I have got, there is certainly a choice coming in. Look, I feel like you're going to be happy with the results. That's great. But I don't necessarily think it's going to go down the way that you think it's going to go down. I'm also getting a third party involved. So I feel like there's been a third party that's been stirring the pot a lot with what's been going on for you and your partner. But I do see at the end of the day, you will be happy with the results of what's sort of coming towards you. But I just want to remind you, you deserve to have a golden apple opportunity, which means the best type of lover. And so with that particular one, I do see that there are some great choices coming in for love in the future for you. But I do see in this particular moment, you have opened up Pandora's box, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I do see the naked truth of you being very happy with the results. Will he contact you outside of court? No, I don't think he will. But I do think that there are definitely some great people that you can sort of rely on to sort of make this go away. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Next one. Oh, okay. That's for me, I guess. Natalia. What's Jack D's thoughts and energy towards me? Does he not want me? He's distant. Okay, Natalia. Okay, I guess I want these cards then. I don't know why I chose these cards, but I guess they're relevant. Okay, Jack D. Jack D's thoughts and energies towards Natalia, please. Why is he being distant? Something's going on with work. Something's going on with work. Oh, okay, that's, all right. Okay, something's going on with work for him. I'm not sure if something is happening for him at work, or something with finances or money that is really distracting him. But there's definitely something that is going on beyond the scope of what you feel is going on. You're embroiled in your romance or your feelings towards him, but he has external issues that have nothing to do with you at all. And this is why I had to go to these cards. So he's got problems of his own. He has to make some big decisions with his job, with his work, with his finances, and it has nothing to do with you, nothing to do with the relationship. But you're so focused on how does he feel about me? How does our relationship? Does he like me? Does he this? Does he that? And the poor guy is reveling in his own dilemmas and his own situation. He's got some serious issues going on there. So it has nothing to do with you. So you need to open your eyes up to his perspective and what he's going on with his own life right now. So that is why I needed to pull those cards. Let's just see if he does have feelings for you now. Poor dude. Yeah. Yeah. There are romantic feelings for you. This is a time for true romance. So he does care about you. And this could be something really significant in your life right now. Just be patient. The guy's reveling. He's got some work issues and some trouble, financial troubles. So just be patient, honey. So I hope that gives you a clear answer with that. Okay, wonderful.
Susanna, what does my career look like? And thanks. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? You very much need more confidence in yourself. Definitely wanting to step up or step out. I feel like there's some extra training coming in with a new job position, which I love, because you've got two choices of work job. So whether staying in the job that you're in now or actually stepping out and stepping up. Do not underestimate yourself, because I do get you stepping out. Definitely take a holiday. You're getting a little bit burnt out at the moment. I'm just feeling like taking a trip and taking some time to really think about what you want to do, because I do feel that stepping out is what you need to do. So that means either doing some extra training, doing a little bit of study, but I just feel that in your career, you're going to step up. So there's promotion coming, but you just got to get out of your own headspace and out of your own way. So I hope that makes sense, my lovely. Mwah.
Fantastic.
I get her as a healer, actually, because it just came through as it healing. Like, she takes care of everyone too much, and at the moment she needs to be more loyal to herself, and being more loyal to yourself means you are able to step out and do something that you'd really like to do. There we go. There's something come up for you there.
Okay. What should I do about my situation with JR? Do you think I should stay away from him? Okay.
I think she already knows that answer. Sorry, I'm trying to be quiet.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I... You know what?
If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, there will be double. I'm sorry, we're not laughing. We're laughing.
We're not. We're laughing with you.
I won't be allowed back on this platform.
When I started shuffling the cards, that's the song that started playing in my head. Like, I do get songs sometimes, and funnily enough, in the background, I was getting a song before in my mind. I feel like there's spirit around, and there was a song playing in my mind. Do you know the song Rosanna, Rosanna? It's been playing in the back.
Feel that food. Yes, I know
Yeah,
Rosanna.
it's been playing in the back of my mind for about 20 minutes now. Just and I was
It'd be
like,
funny if a lady called Rose or Rosanna. I think we had a Rose just before. I'm
yeah.
pretty
So
sure it was a Rose.
if someone resonates with that, please step forward because
Yeah.
it's just been, I feel like, you know, when you're in the elevator or in the hotel and they keep playing the same song and it's just on the crackly speakers, it's just been playing in the back of my head. Rosanna, Rosanna.
I've been having that all day with You Are So Beautiful with Joe Cocker. So I'm wondering if anyone's on here that had someone that passed by the name of Joe who wants to tell them that they are so beautiful, because I was getting that before. Isn't it funny?
Okay.
That's with being clairaudient. I hear music all the time.
Yeah, so I get that too. I get music, I get songs. Yeah, I get, yeah. So, okay, so should I stay or should I go? Yeah. All right. Sorry, Crystal, we got sidetracked there. Sorry,
We
my
did.
love. Okay, so your situation with JR, let's read into that. Nope. Okay. That was a bit of a flip. Ooh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
They're throwing cards at me. All right, your angels are telling you to take action. I do believe that you have made a decision already. You're getting told to take action, and it is up to you. Definitely up to you. Trust the decision that you have made and take action. They're the cards that you've got. I do believe that you have made a decision, you know, within yourself. Spirit has already spoken to you. So trust the decision that you have made and take action. I also feel like the situation is not going to change. I feel like there is a cycle of repetition in behavior with you in this situation. Like things improve, things go back to normal, because you also got the unlikely card jumping out. So I feel like things are unlikely to change for you in this situation. You got take action and trust your intuition. So I do hope this gives you some clarity on how you're going to move forward in this situation for yourself. But please trust your intuition, because really we can't give you direction on this, but you know already. I feel like you know
She already
already.
knows. She already knew.
Yeah.
She just wanted confirmation.
Yeah, so I feel
It's all
like you
this.
already know.
She already knew. Okay. Bless you, ladies, sharing the love to connect us all with our loved ones. Oh, very welcome. Would love any messages
Thank you.
come for me, please? Thank you. Let's have a look. Go for another deck. I've actually got, you know, when you've got a chariot and see you've got the dark horse and you've got the light horse. When I see the chariot, what it means, and I know it has a sort of, it says an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower. But when I see the chariot, I actually read it as you're in charge of your life, but you've got the dark horse is about to go one way and the white horse is about to go the other way. And it just means that you're holding on to an old life as well as a new life. And if you don't take a decision to take a jump or a chance and just go, you know, things are going to get better and I just need to get out of my comfort zone and just take that risk, what happens is sometimes you end up with your butt on the sand because the chariot is going to stop while you're going left and right if you don't make a decision. This is telling me if you make those decisions, you are going to get publicly recognized, meaning that you're going to make the right ones. So this is someone that might be feeling, or you're feeling a little bit stuck at the moment. How about being more playful with making decisions? If I try it, it works, it works. If I don't, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I just feel like you don't have to, it's not failure to choose something that doesn't work out for you. It's only failure if you put the credence behind it that you failed. Do you sort of understand where I'm coming with that? I feel like your childhood or your past, you've wanted to be perfect. And I feel like this is what's stopping or blocking you now. There are some big decisions that are coming. And I just want you just to take a leap of faith and just to take it, because you will actually be really happy that you have done it. There is a major decision that you have been putting on the fence and not making. Events are going to happen with great speed once you make the decision. And I feel like many delays are over. So just bite the bullet is what I'm hearing. And by the way, do you have a Fae in spirit? It's really funny. I just got the name Fae. I feel like I've got a grandmother vibe by the name of Faye coming through here, which is really interesting. And I feel like this person comes from country, and I feel it might be England. Does anyone I'll just put it out there. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you.
Fantastic.
You're welcome.
I like the vibe. Vibing.
She's
We're
vibing.
vibing. We're vibing. Vibing. Oh, okay. I'd love spirit guidance, please. I'm struggling with what's happening with me. Thanks, Lisa. That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
That's good.
That's me for Lizzie Pie. All right, Lizzie. Let's see. What are your guides got to say? Can I have clear and precise connection with Lizzie Pie, please? Lisa, you waking up? You're still waking up at night, and are you starting to have physical symptoms, please? Like, are you feeling nauseous, and are you getting headaches, like waves of headaches, please? I know you're getting ringing in your ear, but are you feeling nauseous and lightheaded? Can we confirm that, please? I feel like you're getting you're starting to see beyond the veil now. You're second guessing your ascension symptoms, lightheaded and dizziness. Ascension symptoms, Lizzie. You're getting ascension symptoms. Oh, okay. Her guides are coming in. You need to drink plenty of water, because as I speak to you now, I'm starting to swallow and starting to get a dry throat. Find coping mechanisms find ways to cope with your ascension symptoms in the physical sense. Stand your ground and affirm your power right now. Lots of colors and sparkles and sprinkles. You're starting to see spirit, so you got to start to identify what you're seeing. Please keep a journal near you and start to write down what you're seeing as well. You're starting to see shadow. You're starting to get into your senses as well. Do not be afraid. Just affirm your light. If you're starting to dream, or you're starting to get woken up at night, or you're starting to download too much information, remember you're in control of this as well. So just say not that much, or not tonight, or I need to rest. You can affirm this stuff, and not just in your mind, start saying it out loud. You can stop it and you can start it as much as you want. Be in your power with this. Remember, you have the strength and your courage to be able to control how much you get and how much you receive. Be open to receiving this, but you need to rest as well, and you need to nourish your body. So please drink a lot of water now. I always used to find that citrus used to help me a lot when I was going through these ascension symptoms. I also feel like you have a male guide. There's a very strong masculine energy. So I feel like your guide is a man, male energy. Do not be afraid when he steps in. I can sense that you're kind of afraid of the energy, but he is very protective of you, and he is stepping in closer and closer, and you will kind of feel him more and more. But the more you're open and the less kind of afraid you are, the more you'll feel that love. But remember, you are in control of your ascension. Stand in your own power and you will shine in that light. Don't be afraid. And please feel free to message me if you need any help with that. This is exciting. Her abilities are opening up. I love it. Yay. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy for you. But I didn't need to feel that dizziness and all that. Wonderful. Okay.
What should I do with my ex-partner that I keep dreaming about? I think you need to do some cord cutting there, darling. Have you ever heard of cord cutting? It means if they're thinking of you, you're picking up what they're putting down, sort of thing, and vice versa. If you're not wanting to have that anymore, you need to get a black candle for him, a white candle for you. Definitely pop them into, to a couple of little holders. You probably want to do 2 small candles so that you're not there watching them the whole time. Definitely put string around both of them. And what you want to do is you want to light both of them. You want to put your name on one, just jagger out your name on one, jagger out his name on one, light both the candles. And as they're burning down, you want to say, I want to break the bond and set myself free. I want you to go off and let me be. And just wait until it comes through. Then when it actually sets alight, you'll see that you will actually get there further, your flame will get there further, and it'll cross across through the cord, and you'll cut that cord. But you need to do some cord cutting. That's definitely what I would say. So will you keep dreaming of him? Look, it's recovering from an addiction, so it's a mindset. So it's just, look, it's a difficult time. I feel like you're still sort of seething in some way, like why did the things turn out the way that they did? I just think the brain's not catching up with the emotions, if that makes sense. But I really feel like you need to cord cut and get this person out of your life. You're better off. You need more balance. You've been waiting for perfect timing. I know you did a lot of cooperation and compromise, and I just feel like you've been left out of balance and wondering. So let's definitely do the cord cutting. That will really help you. Just sort of let go of the difficult situation that it is. And also, before you go to sleep, always just ask your guides not to dream. So if I don't want to dream out something, or I know that I've experienced something that day that I know that I will probably replay through a dream, I will just ask my guides before I sleep to not replay it, to let me replenish, to let me sleep.
Fantastic.
I hope that helps.
Fantastic. We have actually gone slightly over.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I had a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you, everyone. No, that's okay. I think we're going to... Yep, I think I am going to end the live this evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. It was a wonderful, wonderful evening. I had a great night. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was an absolute pleasure having you with me, and I hope we can do it again very, very soon. Thank you so much to Michelle, the Witch of Moons Lane.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
And if you do want an in-depth reading with the Witch of Moons Lanes, you can get her on our Global Psychic TV network on 1-800-577-499, and you can select her from her PIN number on there, please. Her PIN is 45.
45.
45. Oh, I love that. 4545. Great number, easy to remember. And you can get an in-depth reading from her on there. Till next week or next time, be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night.
Take care.